Hi, welcome back to the Senior Network. I'm your host, Greg Fulton. We're now joined with Lorena Best of Keller Williams Realty. Good to have you. Thank you so much. And our buddy Jim Keith with Keith's Funeral Home. On the break, we were talking, having a little conversation about arrangements, pre-arrangements, and so forth. Tell us a bit more about where we started with that conversation.
Well, isn't it funny how I always seem to be talking about funerals?
I wonder why.
I don't know. It just always seems to come up. You got me. We were talking about how, with the transient population, as people move in and out of here, that they may have had pre-arrangements done up in Ohio or Pennsylvania or somewhere like that. And you really, what they don't understand is that you can transfer your arrangements. And sometimes you get money back. Like if someone dies and they have a pre-arrangement with another funeral home and they say, well, you know, that funeral home did this or did that, or I don't like them, or they're too far away. They come in and I will usually honor whatever they have, and a lot of times they get money back, which is nice. You know, anytime you can give money back, even if it's just a couple $100s.
Sure.
It's nice, and you can do that. It's one of the nice advantages when you pre-arrange.
I can imagine you have a lot of that in this area, like you said.
You do. You have a lot of people that come down, and they really, the great thing about this area is everybody's so educated, and they know what they want. It's so much easier to deal with someone that has a good idea of what they want out of an arrangement. And you know, I never sell them, I just listen. So I write it down and give them what they want.
Exactly. Well, and that makes, Lorena, I'm assuming that you deal a lot, obviously, in real estate with folks that are moving here, transitioning, and so forth. Tell us a little bit about how you get involved with that process from out-of-state folks.
Well, if you're moving out of state, a lot of times it's introducing to different professionals in the area, because they don't know who are the professional qualified people in our area that they might need to be making funeral arrangements with, or you know, with organizers, cleaning. So you know, it's good to have an awareness and relationships with people and introduce them.
Sure, and your senior transition program, I know that you have put in place, that I've heard good things about. A lot of that is probably more local, moving from one home to another. Is that
correct?
Where you help mostly? Okay.
Mostly listing their homes, and they're right-sizing their life, moving either into a independent living or assisted living community, or they're going into a villa or a patio home.
Well, tell us a little bit. I'm curious, nosy, since we have you on the show. The real estate market itself, right now, in the Hilton Head, Bluffton area, is it still rising, and is it good for the buyer and the seller now?
You know, we're in a well-balanced market right now, so it's good for the buyer and it's good for the seller. And prices are still, you know, up over last year.
Now, in the Bluffton area, there's a lot of new construction. Obviously, it seems to be with options. On Hilton Head, is there much as far as the plantations, or are they built out?
You know, we actually have a lot of new construction that's going up in Hilton Head coming. Great. So we have a Village Park that's actually has 2 communities right now. We have K Havanian that has a community. So there's townhomes that are being built, and home communities, new home communities. And they're starting in like the low 300s. You can get a home now, a new home.
On Hilton Head Island?
And townhomes.
Wow. That's very nice. And I know, because I've seen, you know, just being here for 14 or 15 years, I've seen a big shift and change. And so it's exciting to see new construction then. There
is a lot of new construction on the north end of the island. You're looking at off of New Beach City Road. There's new home construction going up off of Jonesville Road, Spanish Wells Road. There's a lot of new home construction that is either currently being built or it's coming soon. And I'm happy to introduce people to who those builders are and get them in on some good prices, entry-level prices.
There you go. And Jim, don't you live on the island?
I do. I live on the south end, Palmetto Bay Marina.
Oh yeah, and that's a nice area too. There's a lot going on there, right?
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and you know, it's very convenient to the funeral home. It's 1.1 miles from the funeral home.
You're on Arrow Road?
Arrow Road, yep. So it's a great place to live.
Now you actually built that, correct? Was that new construction?
No, we renovated it.
Oh, you renovated
it. It's every light switch, every wire, every receptacle is.
It looks brand new when you walk into it. Have you seen it?
No, I have.
I have some of your brochures.
I do.
She doesn't remember where all she's been over her show. She's so busy.
You're thinking of your home.
I've been to his home.
I thought it was your personal home.
All right, guys. Well, as usual, we're going to need to take a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.